guys, what is going on? We're back to another video, of course. Payday Friday, fresh trim. Rate the trim. Look at the beard first of all. Take some pride in this. Put some respect on the name. Check out the trim, man. I don't think it's too shabby. I think it looks alright, but yeah. Big up Ali Barber, who did it for me. Big up himself. He's also subscribed to the channel as well, so big up yourself if you're watching. Preview Borough versus Derby tomorrow. It's at the Riverside Stadium. Another big game for us. You know, inside this championship, no game's easy. You know, I'm yet to watch Jonathan Woodgate's press conference. That's if it's even out yet. But you know, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough test, but I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I can't be there, of course, but nevertheless, I'm looking forward to still seeing how on earth the Borough get on. I'm guessing that Wayne Rooney will probably play, probably will captain the Derby side, which is, in their case is probably brilliant, because to have a player Wayne Rooney captaining your side every single week must be an absolute boost to the team. You know, the players look up to him. He's very much respected. You know, he's done a lot of things inside the world of football. He's a fantastic striker. Utmost respect for Wayne Rooney. Grew up watching him. Literally setting the world alight when I was a kid. Like I say, yeah, unreal. So, you know, Derby so far this season, though, haven't really been that well. Same as Borough, really. Borough had a bad start. Derby is starting to pick up results now, here and there. You know, listen, they did a decent results at the cup a few weeks ago. Should I say the other day, sorry, against Crystal Palace. They beat them 1-0 away, and then of course inside the league as well. Again, got another win. Beat Barnsley at home, 2-1 in a game that, when I looked at the highlights, was a bit of a scrappy game. You know, in close to sort of like the end of the game, it was a bit scrappy, but defeated Derby. Do you know what I mean? They dug in there, and obviously got the 3 points. It's absolutely vital for them at this stage of the season. They are level on points with Borough. Of course, they're 17th, we're 16th. Both got the same record as well. 8 wins, 9 draws, 9 losses. Above sit on 33 points. Like I say, you know what I mean? A win for either team could take us to 13th in the table, which is a lot more brighter than sitting 23rd or 24th or 21st or anywhere near that relegation zone. If Borough can win this game, I'll be absolutely buzzing. If we can move up to 13th, it's even better. It's closer and closer and closer to that sort of playoff position. I'm not saying that I reckon Borough will get there, but I do hope that we do get there. Of course I do, because at the end of the day, Borough's my club, and I mean, listen, I want to see Borough do well every single game, every single season. So if we can get to the playoffs, fantastic. If we don't get there, then I never really expected it. Do you know what I mean? It's not something I'm going to be hurting over. But I know for the fact that, you know, say if this season does finish mid-table, then at times this season, you know, we've shown exactly what Borough can do, and next season all we can do is build on it. But you know, of course, I've got the form written down on here. Derby so far this season, I should say in the last 5 games, 1-2, lost 2, drawn 1. And like I say, Wayne Rooney's captain, I can't keep stressing enough how important that is to Derby. It's absolutely bolstering them, absolutely no doubt. And like I say, you know, we have a few players to watch out for tomorrow. And one player I like, it doesn't really get much of a start for Derby. And when he does get a start, I think he's alright. Jack Marriott. Now, I don't know what Derby fans make of Jack Marriott. I know he's on the bench quite a lot. I should say, you know what I mean, normally starts the game on the bench, but I like him. I know he might be an impact player, but you know what I mean, Derby fans, let me know exactly your thoughts on it. I think he's a danger man. I think if he comes on the last 15-20 minutes, I think he can hurt a team. It's one person I do fear for tomorrow. Same as Tom Lawrence. Listen, inside the reverse fixture, Tom Lawrence pretty much battered us himself. Got a goal later on and got a goal from the edge of the box early on as well inside that game, beating us 2-0. Of course, as well, got Martin Waghorn, the man that turned us down to join Derby. He's obviously our top goal scorer of 8 goals. You got Tom Lawrence on 5 goals. You've then got Martin on 5 goals and 3 assists. So, listen, right, there's goals all over this team for Derby. Why are they 17th? I don't actually know why enough of these guys are 17th. Actually, do you know what it is? I rate Derby. I'll be honest with you, I rate Derby. I don't have nothing against them. I do respect them as a club. You know, and listen, some decent Borough players have come from there over the years. And I've also had some good memories at Derby as well. I mean, Mountain Christie, for instance, came to us. He was like a wonder boy at Derby. Broke his leg a couple of times at Borough. Went on to sell cars. That's actually a true story. He's actually a salesman, as far as I believe now. Chris Riggett has got well. You know, he came from Derby, came to the Borough, and Christie and Riggett both made the debut at Sunderland away, which I was at years ago. Actually beating them 3-1. And of course, going to Derby, I went there years ago. First game, Robbie Mustoe, the goalkeeper, beat them 1-0. Of course, I went back for the Mo Besic. And yeah, what a game that was with Mo Besic pushed through the bottom corner. And of course, Borough beating them 2-1 on that afternoon. And then, of course, I went back last year for the 1-1. Of course, this year, unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to make it. Of course, my team for this game that I would like to see, it's a slight change to any sort of normal team we normally have. But I think it's pretty much attacking, you know what I mean, as far as I'm concerned. So the following team: Pears, Spence, Howson, Fry, Wood, Coulson, Tav, Clayton, Johnson, Roberts and Fletcher. It's a slight change to what we normally have, but I don't see a problem with it. If it works, it works. Or stick with the same team as Spurs. I couldn't really remember the whole team that played at Spurs, so I was made up my own team. But like I say, if we do rock the same team that played against Spurs, then happy days. Of course, there's a bit of speculation on transfers. Is Randolph going to go? Is Sombalonga going to go? We don't know these things. What we do know is that Borough play Derby tomorrow. We have to get the 3 points. It's so vital now that Borough do continue this great run that we're on. 4 games we're beat inside the league. And of course, a replay to Tottenham on Tuesday night, which is absolutely out of this world. I can't believe we even drew them, even now thinking about it. Whatever happens inside that game happens, but I'm so proud of the boys for even getting a draw of the Champions League finalists from last season. So yeah, no, listen, man, it's gonna be a tough game tomorrow. There is absolutely no doubt about it. But I am gonna back the Borough. I do think Borough probably will win this game, if I'm honest with you. That's just my own thinking on it. Depending on if we can keep Tom Lawrence quiet, and of course Wayne Rooney, who's going to be a sort of like key man inside the middle of the park. My prediction for this game is a Borough 3, Derby 1. I do think they'll score, but I don't think they'll beat us. If we can play like we did against Preston, like we did against West Brom, Huddersfield and Stoke, I reckon we should be alright tomorrow. 3-1 to the Borough. My goal scored for the game. I want to see Roberts get his first goal. Tavernier to get one and Ashley Fletcher, and for them, well, why not go for Wayne Rooney? He's back in England playing football again. So yeah, Wayne Rooney for them. Hopefully it's 3 points. I do hope so. Like I say, man, if you guys want to get involved on the channel this weekend, simply send me over your review on Facebook Messenger or on Instagram, and I'll make sure to upload it straight after the match on Saturday. As always, people, check out my social medias, link inside the description. Thank you all for watching me. Thank you all for watching this preview. I'll see you again soon. Up the Borough.